Alrighty, looks like we're live here. Finally, a couple of little technical issues. Switching back and forth between Twitch and YouTube. So let's get this show on the road here. Unable to sync. No. Yeah, we're having a few technical issues here. Gonna have to exit my way back out of this because this didn't start properly. So let's try that again. All right, looks like we're starting from scratch here this morning. There we go. All right, let's go. And it's the normal mode playthrough here. So since last week, there's been a couple of developments. Some of you may know that there's been a couple of updates. There was a big, like the pirate update, the blighted update that came out about 10 days ago. And that introduced a whole bunch of new things. So basically, the combat had gotten much harder. And I decided to go to normal mode instead of survival mode, just in the meantime while we iron out the get used to the difficulty or whatever. And so right now we're playing in normal mode. And we're just basically following the storyline here, kind of. Let's see. Yeah, at least we have some things going on for us here. Our ship has some inventory slots available to it. It doesn't have a whole lot of technology yet, so this is very, very early game here. My exosuit even has a whole bunch of room in it, and I haven't even taken the time to slot over the technology to the technology tab in my inventory. So that's how early game we are here. I think the next item on our agenda is to build a base. Just gonna see if looks like I've scanned a lot of things on this planet already, and I think I've scanned like 5 or 6 out of the 10 animals. So we're hoping to I'm hoping to scan the rest of them. What that will allow me to do is it basically will grant me a rather large number of nanites, which is the basically one of the 3 main currencies on this in this game. The others being units, which is kind of like the money. And where are you? Wow, are you ever hard to find? Okay, he's over there somewhere. Gets one of these tall creatures. No, it's not. Might even be a predator. Meat eater. Yeah, he's a predator, all right. Okay, I guess we Don't get too handy to him, I suppose. It's probably best practice at this moment. Just gonna kind of try to scooch around him to get this buried technology here. May as well, let's see. May as well try to grab some of this. Now, I don't have a weapon on my multi-tool, so I can't easily defend myself. I can use this mining beam. This mining beam is also effective for scaring off predators. Yeah. So if he comes close, I'll just eat him with my my mining beam here. Just want to get this dihydrogen before I dig out that technology over here. Where'd it go? There it is. Alright, so it looks like it's right here. Terrain manipulator. It's a good thing to have. Obviously. Is that stuff I... What is that? Oh, look at that. Subterranean organic structure. Let's restore. Let's go over to the mining beam. I think that's how we get this stuff. Just restore that hole there. Grab some of these bins. Seeing as we're right here, may as well, eh? Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly go over to my my YouTube window here and check out my chat. All right. Okay. Under control. Grab the contents of these containers. First aid. May as well grab this sodium. Could be the difference between life and death. And continue looking around for new animals to scan. And of course, new technology, new this, new that. What's that over there? Buried mineral formation. Alright, there's my ship. There's some dioxide. Another buried technology module. That seems to be fairly close to my ship. So if let's go to this one first. It's a little farther away, but whatever. And just seeing if I can spot any of the animals that I haven't got yet. Let's see how we're doing for that. 6 out of 10. Flying. And okay, so here's the deal. The rest are underwater. Alright. So that will give me an idea what to look for, I guess. Okay, so I gotta keep in mind that my exosuit jetpack is not really all that powerful at this moment, so I better not get too, can I say, too cocky with that, because, hell, you know, it's not ending well, right? Looks like one of the predators is behind me here. I think he's chasing down another animal, though, hopefully. Hopefully. Some of the sodium on the way. Some more dihydrogen. Thermal protection is falling, and that's what I got the sodium for. On this planet, where it's very cold, I can use dioxide, or I believe I can also use sodium to recharge my my exosuit. Now, where did that thing? Over there, eh? What did I just see here? Not sure I can get this stuff, but I'm gonna try. So I need one. Yeah, I can get that stuff. Good. And it's carbon. Good for recharging my my multi-tool. Yeah. Okay. So time to recharge the hazard protection here. Oh. Okay. So I don't have any ion batteries. All right. Well, got to work on that, I guess. And I don't have the level 1 Atlas pass here, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. So we can grab the rest of this stuff in any case. And hopefully make our way back to the ship here at some point. We're just kind of doing a wide arc around just to see if we can gather some of that buried technology. The salvage data coming out of that is extremely useful. It's very expensive, so very useful in that from that perspective. Where is... There's my ship. There's that buried technology I was looking at. Where is... Okay, I lost it. It's funny. Oh, right there. I'm almost standing right on top of it. Alright, so let's dig this out. And bury it back up again. Move on to the next little batch there. Should be over here somewhere. So, there's my ship. So there's that. Thought there was one closer. Copper 600, that's a little far. Buried cash 328. Yeah. Let's head over this, and then we'll do the loop around. So we'll have gone kind of in a circle around the ship here, which is not altogether. So there's my flying creature. Now I have 3 water creatures left. So I'll have to get in my ship and find a lake or an ocean or something and try to...
Good morning.
Hey Jake, good morning. How's it going, eh? Is your little one there with you? So I use a website called speechchat.com. I'm not sure I mentioned that, but converts your chat text to speech. That's if I hadn't had that going, I would never have heard you. But anyway, well, I would never have heard you. I'm not really paying attention to chat. Yeah, but she's drawing. Is she close? Can I say hello?
No.
Is she close? Alright, so maybe I might be... Yeah, so there's my ship.
Yeah.
Hello Alice, ça va? Copper. Okay, so is that the one I was looking for? 270. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to continue around the circle here just for a little bit. There's a cave down here. Normally these subterranean relics, they happen mostly in caves, so I may poke around in there depending on how my inventory's looking when I get back closer to the ship.
She say hello.
What's she drawing? Just drawing or random? where's the other one? The ship is over there. The other one should be over here somewhere. Hopefully not too far away. That's close.
Baby shark coloring book.
Oh, cool. Baby shark. Cool. That's the age, eh? Yeah. Now. 67. I don't want to go that far. I'll go over here, though. See if this got a module or something that I could use. Sometimes, most times these things will, the damage machine will give you nanites, like what it's doing now. 28 whole nanites, yeah, thank you very much. Occasionally you will get a technology upgrade from those. Which may or may not be all that useful. It depends. Depends on what you get. And depends on your style of play too sometimes. I mean, if you get an upgrade for like a ship's weapon that you don't even use, then that is obviously less useful than, for example, well, obviously a piece of technology that you do use. So. It's like a lot of things in this game. You pay your money, take your chances, kind of thing. It's purely it's statistical, basically. What was that? Oh, that was the frigates coming in, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna chase around looking for those. Got other things to do here, right? Staying alive, and speaking of staying alive, the only thing I had was this sodium for. Recharging my... oh, look at this. Gummy stocks. What is that? Processed protein. Alright. Okay. So, alright. I don't really like that stuff. It's not very useful, I don't find. I have one iron battery. Well. Alright. Cool. Yeah, I don't find it all that useful because it takes a while to process into useful things. But in any case, now that I have it, I mean, I may as well, right? Yeah, my my hazard protection is wearing down again. I have to let's get back to the ship and thermal protection fallen. Yeah, okay. Let's get back to the ship and. Okay, let's use that iron battery. Recharge that. And the ship should be over there somewhere, I think. Where is it? Can I get this stuff? Yeah, okay. That's gone. Now I should look and see. Yeah, I should have looked. Because I should have used a condensed carbon rather than the carbon. Because now I got no carbon. Alright, so the way to get more carbon is like this. Just mine the trees. I have no idea how much carbon this is going to give me. But it's going to give me some. So I'll take it. Gotta find my ship now. Make my way back there. There it is. Okay. So it's kind of southeast. Yeah. Okay. Is that a predator? Gotta stay away from those guys because they will come after you in a lot of circumstances because you are, especially the meat eaters. I mean, you know, you are meat, right? So. Occasionally they will come after you, depending on the planet and depending on the species. See, there's a meat eater there. He's looking like he's scaring up all the little game that's around him. That's fine for me. You can keep on doing that, mister. Just don't bother chasing me, because not a lot of meat on my bones, right? Now, Okay, so there's some dihydrogen. Dihydrogen crystals, advanced mining laser required. Yeah, okay. Alright, good enough. Let's just head back to the ship and grab this sodium here while we're at it. A little bit more carbon. Somebody remind me if I've actually been out of this system yet. Not even sure. Get new. I know it's early game here, but don't actually know how far into the game I am here. Where did my ship go? Here it is. Okay. All right, we'll find a patch of water here on the planet and see if we can get the rest of the animals here. And I think they're common, so they should spawn for us fairly quickly. Then we'll have a bunch of nanites that we can rely on to gather some additional technology, whether on the space station or on the space anomaly when we get to it. Now, did I gather all this stuff? No, I did not. All right. What do we got? Nothing? Really, eh? Wow. Okay. Nothing at all? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's pick a direction. South. See if we can find a nice big patch of water to... not sure that's big enough. It might be. That might have been big enough. We'll see if we can get something just a little bit bigger. I'm not going to wait all day. I mean, looking for a patch of water, obviously. So, you know what? Yeah, this is probably big enough right here. Let's just take a look-see. Land right here. Get in the water. How am I doing for launch? Okay, so I'm out. Uranium and launch fuel. Okay, so can I make launch fuel? Metal plating, 1. 1 metal plating, 1 launch fuel, and okay, so that's recharged. Pulse engine, recharged. Don't even have the hyperdrive, so I obviously haven't been out of this star system. I don't have a hyperdrive. That's first absolutely clear sign. And we have some life support gel there. What else do we have? We have some room in cargo. Let's put the salvage data in there, because that tends to accumulate. Not extremely quickly, but it does tend to accumulate. What else? We have navigation data. All right. Good enough. Let's see if we can find that animal. Okay, so it's here's one. Looks like I got a bunch of stuff spawning here. Got that stuff. Got that stuff. And where's the last one? Pretty sure they're all common, so it's really good. There they are. Oh, it's that school of fish there. So I just grabbed myself a bunch of nanites here by doing that. It's absolutely awesome. And, alright, it's time to, where's my ship? It's time to scooch back out of here and get off this freezing hellhole. See if we can get up, get some technology going here. Right, what do we got? We got the 2,500 nanites. That is absolutely stupendous. Okay, log. Establish a base. Well, not on this planet. So there are quite a few planets in this system, I believe. Yeah, there's 5 planets of 1 moon. This is a very well-populated planet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up into space, see if... I obviously didn't originally spawn on that planet, I don't think. What's naturalists discovered all species on one planet. Yay! Yeah. Alright, so what do we got over here? Is that the one I spawned on? It says discovered by me. You discovered this. So yeah, that's the one I spawned on. The toxic one. We got this one. The rest are probably in behind here. Not sure just yet. There's the star. And okay, so there's 2 more here. So that will be 4. What's this over here? Okay, so this is irradiated. No mention of sentinels, which is good. This one is terraforming catastrophe. Yeah, and I don't see... Sadly, I don't see the space station. However, I do see all these lines. They're very, very faint, but I do see them. So they seem to converge right there. So I'm just going to head right over there, because I think that's the space station. Even though it's not indicated on my compass, pretty sure this is the space station right here. That's how you find the space station if you can't actually. Yeah, that's it. There. Early game like this. Now I got to try not to shoot the space station, of course, because that will only anger the gods. I will shoot some of this stuff here though, because this may allow me to gather some materials that I can sell, such as gold. Platinum, silver, and some fuel for my engine. Tritium, whatever people call it there. You say tomato, I say tomato. Alright, let's get inside here. Before the pirates show up, you know. Those assholes. Where's the door? Come on, where's the door? Oh, and here's the dramatic music. I can't pilot this ship. My goodness. Alright, we're in. Let's see what we got going on in here. Not sure I get an achievement for this or not, but it is a kind of an achievement. Process copper to create chromatic metal. How much copper do I have? $100. Not really enough to do much, that is. Okay, first order of business when you get on a space station is right over here. And that is to grab the exosuit expansion slot. Of course, if you're already maxed out, then this makes absolutely no difference. 5,000. So the technology slot is only costing 1,000 units, so I'm going to grab that. And see if he has any S-class upgrades that I want. I have 2600 nanites, so I see he has a life support S-class module, which is nice, but there might be some more interesting stuff in the ship vendor, ship module vendor here, or in the multi-tool module vendor. So the pulse engine and launch thruster are also extremely useful. From this guy, the first two things I look for are the photon cannon and the hyperdrive modules. The hyperdrive just allows you to go farther in space, from star system to star system. The photon cannon, well, that's pretty much self-explanatory, right? Oh, wait now, what was that? A pulse spitter? Nice. That's not a bad weapon there. If he has the module, the S-class modules to go along with that, I may just grab that weapon. It's only C-class, but I kind of like that bolt spitter thing. Bolt caster. I don't really like the bolt caster. So, there's not a lot of stuff on that side that I care about, really. I mean, deeply. Obviously, you know, some of this stuff is quite useful, but can I not? Yes, okay. What do you got over here? Galactic Terminal. Let's see. There's life support gel. May as well pick up a few of those. Should be ion batteries here too. Price -14. So this could be a lucrative endeavor here. Buying low, which the minus tells you it's low. You can buy low and go to another system. Used in creation of scientific components, self-repairing iridium is particularly useful for deployment in remote facilities where maintenance opportunities may be limited or deadly. Buy items from the Galactic, advanced construction. So that's probably used in a construction-based economy. So these things could be useful. Nanotube crate. This is probably the most useful one because it's at the biggest discount, and I mean this one is almost 10%. If you buy a bunch of this, like for example, if I had enough money to buy all of it for 766,000, and then I was to turn around and sell it at a profit of 10%, I could make like 150,000 units. I mean, it's just a strategy for kind of making money. I mean, it's not certainly not foolproof or anything like that, but you can use it to sort of enhance your. I don't even have enough money for wiring looms. Okay, so let's see. What can I sell? Salvage data. If I sell 2 of these, alright, that's a little bit better. I mean, we're still really, I should sell these rather than giving them away at this point, because I'm kind of almost desperate for cash here, but I mean, not a big deal at this point. It's very early, right? So, okay, let's get on with the gameplay. We'll just go over to the other side there, and so this is earned income thing, right? Yeah. Oh, a whole 138,000 units. Wow. You are a debonair financier. Not really. Not at all. C-class, and what are you? C-class. Wow. Crappy system. B-class. B-21. So that thing here has 6 more slots than mine does. Actually, it has 9 more slots than mine. So it would be a slight upgrade. This is Korvac system, isn't it? Yeah, must be. See who's manning the... yeah, Korvacs. Okay. No nanites in the Korvac system. Space stations. Not usually. This one might have some slightly different things than the other one. Yeah, obviously it does, but... can I buy all of these? Yes, I can. I need some of that to refine into a chromatic metal to... he's not going to talk to me, I don't think. Yeah, lifeform gestures apologetically. Their exact meaning is unclear, but it is apparent that there is no work for me here. Alright. Yeah, so that's normal gameplay. Normally what happens is you have to establish a base first. And basically, that's our mission right now. Establish a base, collect chromatic metal, blah blah blah. Here's a big-ass hauler. Call this one the baller hauler for some reason. Gee, I wonder why. 112 million. Holy crap. A19. Now that's a nice little Explorer there. I don't like the asymmetry on the wings there. With the big solar panels on one side and whatever that is on the other. However, it is A-class, so potentially some good to be gleaned out of that if I was to attempt that. Obviously I don't have enough money to do that, so... now, okay, so first thing, let's just do a save here. Here's a very tight little Explorer right here. Very small wing surfaces. Yeah, if I was to get an Explorer, you know, if I was to choose one, this would be the kind I would prefer because of its small, tiny little footprint, as opposed to this thing, which is absolutely huge. Alright, so there's a save point there. And, okay, so I was looking for planets. Let's go out and build a base. It's the last thing we need to do here, pretty much. Terraforming catastrophe. There's the moon there. I think that's where I came from, right here. This cold planet. Yeah, you discovered this Adder E27. And there's its moon. I think I may need to get into first person to, yeah, okay. Ossified moon. I was saying yesterday I saw an ossified planet. I said, hey, I remember being ossified when I was younger. Yeah, okay. Enough about the jokes there. What do we got going on here? So this is a dusty planet. Alright, so we got a frozen planet, we got the toxic, we got the irradiator one, we got the moon, ossified moon, and we got this dusty planet. There's one more. Where is it? Is that it? No. Okay, so that's the toxic planet I spawned on. I think this is the last one here. Gamma intensive. So that's irradiated, toxic, terraforming catastrophe. Yeah. Okay. Frozen. Let's make our home on this guy here. Dusty planet. Cactus flesh. That normally tells me the temperatures are a little elevated on that planet. From a distance, it does look like there's water here. It's not a good or a bad thing, it's just a fact. It appears to be a fact anyway. And the reason I'm picking this planet is that unless it's extremely mountainous, this is probably my my favorite type of planet, because, like I said, unless it's mountainous, if the terrain is fairly smooth, if there's such a thing, then stuff is easier to pick up on the surface in terms of buildings and or deposits, stuff like that. You know, the important stuff. And this guy, okay, so there's some hills obviously, but it's not like an extremely mountainous planet, so at least it doesn't appear to be at this point. So habitation program initialization, process copper into chromatic metal. So I have to get on the surface, deploy a refiner, and process the copper I just bought into chromatic metal. That way I can start building the base. Base computer, I think, requires chromatic metal, so yeah. Now, even though I'm looking to build a base here, I'm probably not going to remain at this location for any length of time. Again, you know, I've picked a direction to go north. What's this over here? It looks like a monolith or something. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. So my ship has not picked up this device here. That's kind of an artifact that you can get information from, potentially language, words from the language, the local language. I think it's Korvax. Should be. Oh, and there's a kind of a ruins. There does appear to be some water on this planet in the low-lying areas, like right in front of me here. I suspect there are some aquatic life forms. We'll see when we land. I mean, we'll have a look at that too, of course. If I'm going to put a base down here, I'm probably going to take the time to scope out all the animals. And that varies from planet to planet, the number of different species. There's no real way to tell until you land. So we'll get on that shortly. What I'm looking for here is a building with some suitable accoutrements, such as a minor settlement, a trade post, or an archive. If I can find, this is turning into a bit of a mountainous area, but anyway, if I can find one of those three locations, I will attempt to plant a base down, and so I can take advantage of the amenities, of course, until I can summon the anomaly to get all the goodies for my base. It might be a good idea to build something close to an existing building with said amenities. Now those three buildings, the minor settlement, the archive, and the trade post, they all have a galactic terminal. That's the amenity, the basic amenity I'm talking about. The archive and the minor settlement also have a vendor, like a you know, a life form actually manning a booth. I'm not seeing much on this planet, sadly, and I'm kind of a little bit disappointed, because I don't want to be, you know, flying like this ad vitam aeternam forever and ever. There's another monolith kind of thing. It's more monoliths than anything else on this planet. So normally there's a fixed number of structures on a planet, different types of buildings and other things. Oh, there's one. Now, okay, so this appears to be a manufacturing facility. Now you see there's a couple of sentinels cruising around here, one on the bottom left right there. If I attack this, and one right there. So that's a secured facility. So basically the doors are locked. And the only way to get in is to break the door down. I can try that from my ship, or I can get out and try it with a weapon. Now I don't have a weapon right now, as far as I know. No, I don't have a weapon. So just going at that particular endeavor is a fool's endeavor. It's folly, you know. So not even going to do it at this point. Oh, here's a bigger pond, huh? Yeah, okay. Now we're talking. All right. Yeah, so when I get better armament and armor and weapons, that is, I will likely be punching my way into places like that until I can summon the anomaly and buy all the stuff I need rather than getting it out of those places. What happens if you attack that building? If you attack that building from your ship, you're going to attract sentinel ships, which are here, and this is another kind of sentinel. This is a deposit, a planetary deposit or something like that. It contains precious metals and stuff that you can. If you attack those 5 silos and blow them up, they will give you interesting metals that you can then refine or sell or whatever. So here's another one of those facilities here. All right, so here we go. We just came upon a trade post here. So I'm just going to have a look here. This thing has a there's a couple of things going on here. This thing has a galactic trade terminal. It also has a few life forms that can be that you can communicate with. You can do various things. You can learn bits and pieces of the language. So you request dialect help. So they'll teach you some of their language. Let's see, the Korvax, normally you'll see either a Korvax symbol, a technology symbol, and a mystery symbol. Either of those is okay in that order. Here's that baller hauler. That's probably the same one that was up on the space station. I have no idea. Here's a different type of hauler. Nice big one too. So let's just take a quick look and see what we're on here. Superheated gas pockets. All right, so it's hot on this planet, obviously. So these ancient bones here, the first of the resources, they can be a very lucrative endeavor too. You can go around digging those up and get a lot of money for those. Silver, pyrite, and copper. Copper is very common. Missing sentinels. Okay, sentinels missing. That's awesome because basically that tells me that there are very few sentinels on this planet. And there are 10 fauna to be discovered. Rare ground. Oh, found in the south. I hate it when that happens. I don't even know where I am. So there's 4 rare ground. That's probably because it's hot on this planet. 1 is found in the south, so I hope I'm in the south here. 1 is 2 are flying. 2 are underwater. And 2 are underground. Alright, so that's the the fauna on this planet. And the terminal here has, let's see, well, it's got ion batteries anyway. It's got oxygen, sodium, and starship fuel, life support gel, uranium, dioxide, and silver. Okay, and it does have ferrite dust. Now I have a bunch of this stuff that I'm going to refine into ferrite dust shortly. And let's just go over here and see. Yeah, I see the red bar just popped up immediately. That means it's hot on this planet. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the scanner option that will allow me to find like power hotspots. That's a nice shuttle there, S-23. I like that. I mean the class, and you hear a doorbell? She's pretty loud. You might be able to hear the doorbell here. Something's going on. Yeah, I would be tempted to buy that and use that. It's quite a good ship, but obviously I'm in no position to do that at this particular stage. Having said that, now there's some caves there and probably over here, which means that I can probably get some cobalt that I can exchange for money. Natural barrier site. So there's the bones. 800U though. That's a piece away. Lots of mineral deposits here. Silver, pyrite, more pyrite, some copper over there. Yeah. I'm just okay, so it's dark out now, so it's my temperature is probably 50 degrees Celsius. Still showing as hot though on the bar there in the bottom left. Alright. That's the building we flew over. You know what? I'm did I see any creatures here? There's another one there, burial site. Now that one is closer, and you know what? I'm really tempted to go over and see that. I hope I don't die flying off the platform here. It's a long way down. Oh, it's not too bad. Okay. There's the cave I was talking about. There's some life forms here. This 1 out of 10. Nope. Oh, that's too far away. I think. Yeah, that's not the life form. What else we got going on here? Another one over there. Okay, got that one. Okay, 2 out of 10. So at this point, I'm still interested in making a base on this planet. Not stuck on the idea, but so you see, there's other. Oh, what do we got here? Flying stuff? Probably. Oh, whatever it is. I'll get to it. There's a very large, kind of two-legged kind of thing. Is this the same one? Yeah, it's another creature on the other side here. Oh, look at that. There's more than one bone. Obviously. Okay, good. There it is. Ancient bones. Store that. Dig that up. Store that. Any more around? Oh, wow. Okay, so just picked up a whole bunch of different life forms over here. Let's get that one. It's probably all the same kind here. Some of these things tend to kind of gather in groups, right? So, yeah, it's all good. It's all good, right? May as well scan some of the flora, the fauna, and the the flora and the minerals while we're at it here. May as well. I mean, it's all money. It's too bad the technology, the multi-tool technology vendor on the space station didn't have a scanner module. So that would have been extremely useful. Alright, so we got that. So the life forms over there appear to have been more or less like these. Just curious to how many... Okay, so 100 and... almost 200,000 for just those 2 bones I just picked up. It's almost more than what I got here. Alright. I guess from that point of view, this planet is not such a bad place. What we got over there? Subterranean relic. How far? 133. Okay. Let's have a look-see. So there's the trade post. Pointy nose ship. C-class fighter. And another C-class. Another pointy nose one there. Yeah. Alright, let's these subterranean relics will also I think I can just pick those up if I'm not mistaken. So they will be worth something too. There's probably a cave around here somewhere where I can get at that from. Let's see. Otherwise, yeah, you know what? Let's gather some of this because this is always useful. It's dihydrogen, and I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure you can't actually buy this stuff. So, may as well mine it while we're here. Let's see. Subterranean relic there, and there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to dig a hole. It's not too far away. There's probably a cave like right here, right? That's where the relic is. Yeah, see? There's a cave. Now there's also stuff in here to scan. I'm going to do that. Scan the stalagmites. And the stalactites. It's different minerals. And so some more relics up there. And there's probably the underground life forms are probably spawning in here too somewhere. So that would be a bonus. So in my regular inventory, I can only carry 5 of these in one inventory slot. So now I just occupied 2. Yeah. They will stack better over here, which is probably the better idea at this point. Just to toss them in here. The bones, however, do not stack. Each bone you dig requires its own inventory slot, so that's a bit of a drag, but it is what it is. How far away is this thing? Oh, it's right there. Hiding, are you? Alright, so let's, there's another one right there. Okay. I mean, they're not extremely, this is not an extremely lucrative endeavor, but, well, it gets me somewhere, right? It, you know, I should also kind of dig up some of this stuff, cobalt, if it'll come with me. Pure ferrite. Okay, so cobalt and pure ferrite. What happens is when you cobalt and salt, when you scan an item, if there's more than one component to it, like in this case cobalt and salt, before you scan it, all you will see is cobalt, I think, the main ingredient. After you scan it, if there are secondary ingredients, you will see those as well. Sometimes, like the case was back there, the pure ferrite, you can find stuff that you're looking for. Sometimes it'll be gold, silver, platinum, copper. There's a wide range of secondary items in some of these stalagmites and stalactites. So the cave is always a decent place to look for stuff. Primarily because you're out of the elements. You don't see my bar down there, right? My life support and my hazard protection bars. That's because I'm out of the elements inside this cave. Inside this cave here. So, alright, inventory full. Not even close to... wow, that's a lot of units for a little bit of salt. Okay, what about this? That'll be the next thing to go. Pyrite. Wait now, what was this? Silicate powder. So when you dig a hole, this is what you get in as a kind of function of just digging the hole. And obviously, now that is what you use to recharge your terrain manipulator. So it does have value. There's pure ferrite there. More salt. Alright, so let's just do a scan here. And I think I've scanned almost everything in this cave. This is where I came from, I believe. This hole right here. So let's go down this way. I think I saw some underground stuff, right? Rare ground, uncommon flying, common underwater 2, and rare underground. Okay, so there's potentially an underground creature in here somewhere that I can technology module. Yeah. There's my ship. So you just scan around looking for the little red dots. The red dots will indicate stuff that you haven't actually scanned yet. But again, it's a game of chance. It's not there's absolutely no guarantees that stuff is going to spawn in front of you, especially. Absolutely not. Okay, I'm just starting to wonder if this cave goes around in circles. So, hazardous flora, yeah. This stuff I can mine. It will give me useful materials. This one gives me sodium, and this one gives me oxygen. Okay, we'll take it. What happens, if you get too close to that, it'll start emitting some toxic substance, and that'll just wear down your hazard protection in a hurry. So probably best practice is to avoid these things, or do what I'm doing, is basically gleaning the resources from them. Alright, let's see. More pure ferrite, never goes astray. How are we doing for scanning stuff down here? Oh, there's more of this stuff. Okay. See a bunch of stuff in here, a bunch of animals. They may be in the cave here, they may not be, we don't know. Just gonna have a quick look over here and see what the yeah, they are in the cave. Alright. So I don't see anything new down here, although no. Now I can mostly avoid that hazardous flora. You hear that? Psst. That's the hazardous flora. sending out its toxic substance. So yeah, just walk away basically, huh? Walk away, walk away. All right, that stuff looks like bedrock over there. The animals will not spawn on bedrock, as far as what I've been told, or as far as what I understand. They can spawn in front of it though, like this. See? Destination reached. So there's some more of this stuff right here. Now I'm running out of space, so yeah, that's full. It'll only hold 10. I think it'll hold 30 salvage data, so it's not terrible. However, I can do this, which instantaneously gives me a couple of extra slots here. Let's wait now. Let's throw this up here. This here. Sodium. Let's find where it is. Bones. Cobalt. Cobalt is worth a bit. So is the salt. And what else? Okay. So we got a couple of extra slots here. Let's just continue down this cave. Oh, just get away from this. Yeah, neurotoxins detected. See, that's what I was talking about. Those plants will poison you. Alright, instead of walking back through there, here's the trick to get out of the cave if you're ever lost in a cave. Just take a hole with your terrain manipulator, hopefully you have one, and then go to your restore function. See up in the top right, it says manipulator mode, restore, and once you restore, you see it zaps you back up to the surface. So that's kind of convenient. Here's one of the flying, this is a flock of something or other here, it looks like butterflies or something like that. So I've got that scanned. How are we doing for animals here? 6? 5 out of 10. All right. So we got ground, flying, 2 underwater, and the underground one. There's the other flying. All right. So we got ground, 2 underwater, and an underground. Now, sometimes the underground is not exactly underground. It could be mostly underground. Where's my ship? Over there. Okay. I'm gonna look for a bigger water lake or something like that, basically, so that I can find the water creatures. What did I say I needed? Ground found in the south, 2 underwater and an underground. Okay, so the question is, where the heck am I? So you can tell that up on the right side of the screen there, it says local data, current time, current location. The first number is your latitude, which is north-south. Now that's telling me plus 52, which is basically I'm in the northern hemisphere, so I need to fly to the southern hemisphere in order to have a chance at finding that that creature that spawns in the south. I'm going to do that at this point, and at that point also we can look for a water feature, lake, ocean, whatever, and so that we can okay, we're going south. That's north. This is south. And what I need to do is do a pulse jump from the atmosphere, because it's going to take me forever to get down there if I just fly on the surface like I've been doing the last 10 or 15 minutes previous to getting to this. Alright, so I think I'm in space now. I didn't exactly see the little pause there, but I'm going to do a bit of a pulse jump here, like that. And now I should be able to hopefully get on the southern side of the planet. Well, basically what we need to do here is just get down closer to the surface. Here's a fairly big water feature. I think I'll set down over here if I can find a building close by. That would be even better. Give me a landing zone. That looks like an even ocean over there, so even better. All right. Okay, so to find out where you are from your ship, you go to first person, and right there on the bottom left, you see that's your coordinates, so -30. I am in the southern hemisphere now, so there's potential that I can find the animal that spawns only in the south. Let's go back to third person here, so I can see a little bit better the surface features, the buildings, basically. Again, I'm looking for a minor settlement, an archive, or another trade post. Now that down there is a beacon. It will find me a minor settlement, but that minor settlement can be anywhere, and it can be in the northern hemisphere. So I'm not going to bother with that beacon just at this time. I'm going to rely on my ship scanner and my eyesight here. It is dark here, but it should this should turn to light soon enough. These planets do rotate, so there is a day and a night, just like there is here on good old Earth. Our blue marble. And again, there's a significant water feature right there. So as soon as I do put down, I'll be able to look for that. What's this here? So this looks like a flag and a beacon. And yeah, that's not. I don't find those very useful. Just going to bypass that altogether. It's just a save beacon with probably a couple of containers and either damaged machinery or there's another one, or a trade terminal or something like that. All right, let's go this way. Try to hug the shore a little bit here and do a couple more scans for. Oh! I think there's a landing zone here. This is a transmission tower, and there is a landing zone here. The blue circles turn green, and then you can take advantage of the initiating landing sequence, the automated landing sequence. And of course, here there's no galactic terminal in here. There is no vendor inside, but in terms of buildings that you can find, this isn't so bad. There are a couple of there's a couple of shelters here. There's usually this damaged machinery where you can get some nanites, possibly some. There you go, life support module S-class. Awesome. Okay, can install that right quick, like. And of course, there is this berry technology, which again is very useful. You can either sell those or use them to purchase technology on the space anomaly. course, these shelters also have this nanite repository usually. And sometimes they'll have another container like this or something like that. So it's getting light. I'm going to go over to the save beacon here and kick off a save and see what other... Okay, so there are no other containers here, so I'll just do this. And usually you'll get something from the save beacon here too. Now, problem is if my inventory's full, nothing is going to go... nothing new will go inside here. So, let's find the door. Where's the door? Anyway, we'll find it. Just wondering if there's new... 419, 793. So lots of bones. Lots and lots of bones on this planet. 718. So there's another building just over there. That could be just a flag in a beacon. We have no way of telling at this point. I should have got rid of some of my stuff at that trade post I was at, because now I've over encumbered myself basically. Although, let's get inside here and get out of the elements. Maybe I can still access my ship's inventory. Yes, I can. Okay. I'm gonna just dump a few things over here. Dump the bones. I'm gonna keep that here for now. Let's see. Life support? Heck yeah. Okay, so that just improved our life support somewhat. That's a good thing. And now... yeah, so now we have some extra space here. 4 slots there. Let's move this here. You're a ferrite there. And just wondering if I should... well, this obviously could go over here because it's doesn't need to be recharged, so doesn't really need to be in that in the general tab here. And what else can I push over there? Pyrite I don't have a tendency to use on a regular basis. Salt either. I'm going to keep these things like handy because there's also these cargo slots. Because I'm going to sell that, probably much of that, when I get to a place where I can sell it. So now we got some additional space that we can gather stuff in. Alright, so the point of the transmission tower is to find the location of either a crashed ship or a crashed freighter. The terminal here will give you a little bit of dialogue. Long ago, it seems, an automated distress call went unanswered. If I can crack the encryption pattern, I could potentially extract the coordinates. So there's a little bit of a math puzzle here going on. It's a simple kind of progression. 1 times 2 is 2, times 3 is 6, times 4 is 24, times 5 is 120, times 6 is, of course, 720. And distress signal leads me to a crashed ship somewhere on the planet. Looks like it's right there, near to the water. So I'm just going to walk over there and see what goes on my way over to the water. Basically, oh, look at that. And I got another one of the land-based creatures spawning right in front of me. I'm just going to go back inside here temporarily just to check and see what's left there. 7, so 3 left. 2 water and common underwater. Oh yeah, the rare. Is it the rare that's found in the south? Let's see. Rare underground. No, I got the one that's found in the south. Ah! Awesome, awesome. But always active. Where's the one that was always in the south? Oh, this is it here. Oh, that is the one. Okay, fair enough. So what did I say? Okay, 2 underwater common. That should be fairly straightforward. And then there's a rare underground. Okay. Let's go over and investigate that crashed ship. It's let's see, 500. That is really not very far away. So we'll. Usually they're a lot far. Let's just say, yeah. Usually they're a lot farther than that. So it looks like we just had some frigates either coming or going here. Hard to tell. Did I see a little red dot from an underground creature? Does not appear. Alright. Unknown building. Okay, so there's that building that we identified on our scanner is over here somewhere too. So that was a dangerous jump there. Gotta stop doing that. I am in, pretty much just in normal mood, but Boko Dim, Yun. So obviously this is the first time I've looked at a knowledge stone. Stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. A robotic life form turns towards me. Light streams from their metal shell, forming a glowing fog that surrounds us both. They gesture towards me. Accept the knowledge. So this is going to teach me a word. Korvax. And those three things there will also teach me a word. Just going to grab this oxygen while I'm here. I'm going to go back and check out this damaged machinery here. Oh, it is too, isn't it? Okay. Oh, and there's a salvage data right behind it. So that's good. That's good. Nanites, right? Yeah. What? Nothing. Excuse me. Cough it up, buddy. 33 nanites. How far away is this? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Right where? Looks like it's right here. There it is. Now, sometimes these things will be on the surface, especially on the sides of hills. You'll find those containers out on the surface rather than buried, which makes it much easier to dig out. Of course, you don't need your terrain manipulator to get at those. Alright, so that looks like another fighter down there. Let's see. Yeah, C-class, so it's basically the same as mine. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to claim that ship and scrap it or something like that. We'll see. I may claim it and use it. I don't know yet. 5 words. Weapon charge depleted. All right, let's use the condensed carbon this time, right? More efficient that way. Just gather some of this dihydrogen as a kind of an opportunity grab here. Let's take another quick scan around for our underground creature. Scan this hazardous flora. Get a few units. Get the oxygen from it. Yeah, like I said, sometimes the underground creatures are not really underground. I mean, that's just the way it is, right? Alright, let's dig out this ship here. And then we can go over to the water there and take a bath, have a swim, you know. It's not really much of a ship, but you know what. Okay, so this journey milestone must be foot. Yeah, 8,000 U. Traveled on foot. Okay. Oh, I was going to read that. The pilot calmly reports news of its imminent demise. The noise of explosions and tearing metal can be heard. The hologram disappears, leaving an array of glittering technologies and devices behind it. Some of them still look operational, so I'm going to look for functional technology. Hopefully I'll get the ship scanner here, or at least the teleport device. Research ship carries fascinating technological advantage. Whatever. I scan a blueprint and can now construct one of these advances myself. There it is! Teleport receiver. Awesome. Good. Oh, it requires antimatter, which I don't think I can manufacture at this point. Okay, so mining. Let's get this very technology here and fill that back up. Get out these crates here. The little red ones here that look like ammunition boxes, but are probably not. Alright, so should I or shouldn't I? It's my first found ship, so yeah, why not claim it? There's a piece of technology I see there that I can take advantage of. Yeah, so I don't have any way of making a hermetic seal, I don't think. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, so I can fix that. Let's see. I can fix that. Can I fix this? Pure ferrite. I can refine. Yeah. How much do I need? 35. Okay. Let's deploy our refiner here. Throw a little bit of fuel into it, and ferrite, pure ferrite. I need 35. So okay, it's 1 to 1. So I'm just going to refine 35 because that's all I need right now. We'll obviously need more later, but at this stage, that's all I need. So I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to fix this ship. I'm not going to use this ship right now because, as you can see, a lot of it's broken. And I mean, if it was like a super, S-class or a high-level A-class, I would definitely be tempted to take this ship and fly with it. But as it is, I will not be doing that. I will be, like I said, this technology here. I'm going to grab that. So, yeah, got a wiring loom out of it right here. You see, these things are so expensive. It's like, they charge you double, right? Kind of deal. All right, so we got that going on. So we got a ship. So basically, I can fly this ship now if I wanted. What I could do, actually, is fly this up to the space station and scrap it for money. Now, I think the water was over here, right? I'm just gonna quickly scan around again to see if my underground creature has kind of surfaced. It does not appear. Yeah, so like I said earlier, some underground creatures are not really underground as such. I mean, they are, but they're not, Alright, so we got, this is not a cave, it's just a hole in the ground. This is one thing I like about these planets. So you can see at quite a distance, right? There's no trees in the way or anything like that. So Yeah, that's great, right? When I'm using my jetpack here, I'm trying not to fly up too high. Try and just kind of skim across the surface here, but it's not always the way it happens, so, you know, gotta be careful, right? Okay, so here's a piece of technology. We have... oh, that's a flying creature there. Silver. Okay. I think there's a cave in front of me here, so I'm gonna dig this technology out here and fill the hole back in. Go to that next piece there. Did I scan this already? No. So the blue flowers are a type of flora that augment your the deuterium in it augments your jetpack. I tend not to use that because it's just an increased level of danger for me, really. That's about as much danger as I can handle right there. So I'll just take this out here and fill that back in and take another quick scan around. Very technology. Where's my ship? Okay, so there's another hazardous type of flora. That's the whipping plant. Give me oxygen. Where is my ship? Right over there. Okay. So on the way back... there's copper there. That could be useful. You think? Okay, mining beam. Another opportunity grab here for dihydrogen. So like I said, early in the game like this, we're not on a mission here necessarily. I mean, you know, this is not an expedition or anything like that where you're given a fixed number of objectives and, you know, yeah, I mean, even the expeditions, they're not races, they're just an expedition that you try to accomplish all the objectives, but I mean, depending on your play style, you know, you can be very competitive about that, or not. Entirely up to you. So now, okay, interesting things going on here. Let me just replenish my hazard protection here before my life support before I continue here. Just to make sure I don't perish down in the depths. So there's one. And there's the other. Okay. Over this way somewhere. Where are they? There they are. Somewhere. Okay, that's a school of fish, I think. We got that. And now we need our rare underground for 2,500 additional nanites. Before we do that, okay, so here's the downside of not having a weapon. I can't. Oh, I can open those. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so living pearls. They are useful for building some things. Don't exactly remember what, but just got to keep an eye on my water here because not my water, my oxygen levels. Yeah, okay. So obviously getting low on something here. Let's just go up to the surface. Get our air back up. So there's yeah, there's all these these armored clams going on here that will give us stuff. And of course, there's also this thing here, this crystal sulfide, which is extremely useful in certain things. So my ship is over there, so what I'm going to do, so I'm going to gather some more of these pearls. Back up a little bit, because basically what these things do is they knock you back if you get too close. Okay, so there's one there, there's one over there, so that's awesome. I'm gonna gather all this stuff. 2 more, look at that. Perfect. See how that knocked me back? Okay. Haven't scanned this plant either. Do that quickly. What's this? Abyssal horror. Ah. There's another feature. Underwater feature. And, what the heck? That was probably the animals there. They attack you, those things, those squid-like things. So you have to kind of watch out for that. You have to grab these pearls before the clam shuts down again. So there is a time kind of... It is a time limited thing, so... here, I'll just show you if I don't grab it. Bang, see? And, yeah. So you gotta grab that. Same with these things here. Similar. These things here, they're underwater vents. So what happens with these is they occasionally let off steam, which is extremely dangerous. If you're very close to it, that is. There it goes, look. There it is. That's the steam it lets off. If you're close to that, it'll burn you. One of my previous characters perished. One of my previous permadeath characters perished like that. Got a little bit too close. There was a bunch of those in a very close area. I tried to get the sulfide, the crystals off it, off one of them, and backed into another one that was basically letting off its steam, and that was the end of that playthrough, basically. So yeah, that was unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? Just got to be careful, right? If you're doing a permadeath playthrough. Okay, where's this copper? Oh, yeah, right here. Okay, so terrain manipulator. My ship's just right over there. Let's just grab this stuff. Never have too much copper. Did you know that copper is actually toxic to humans? I think that's a fact. So, don't let your kids put pennies in their mouth. Alright, did my last little creature spawn yet? It's not appear. Okay, so we got one left. Alright, we're going to we're going to take off here and see if we can find a minor settlement or an archive where there's an actual technology vendor living, well, I mean, in this case he'll be Korvax, so he's kind of an android, but it is a life form, considered a life form at least in this game. So, oh yeah, right. Now, you see what happened here is, because I know how to find my ship now. It's over there at the transmission tower. It's not very far away. Now, because I claimed this ship, it's now considered, see, your starship. It's now considered my primary ship. It's not the one I want, so I'm going to go scooch over to the transmission tower and get my original ship, the Radiant Pillar. It's not very far away, so we'll do that now. then we'll make our way to hopefully an archive or a minor settlement. Now, I don't have some of the technology on my ship that would be useful in finding said buildings. What I should have done was at the space station, I could have picked up some maps, particularly in this case for there's a series of maps you can get that will allow you to find inhabited buildings. So that would have been really useful. I mean, there's a number of inhabited buildings that these maps find, but there's a good chance that I could have been able to find a minor settlement or an archive. One of the two. So there's the toxic thing there. Grab some more of this sodium. And get back to our ship. And let's just continue to let's see. Let's just do a one last scan around here. Scanning for the little red dots. Because you absolutely do never know when your animal is going to spawn, really. You absolutely don't know. It's a game of chance, right? Just like everything else in this game. It's a game of odds, so just do one last scan around here. And yeah, alright. That's enough. And we'll get out of our ship here to do a save. Get a save point going. Now here, probably doesn't matter which way I go. I'm going to head south because that's kind of where I was going anyway. And we'll scan from our ship as we go here. So here's another building. Here's another wow. There's three transmission towers, and kind of throw a rock from one to the other. Let's just see. I'm curious. I'm curious to see what where this one will lead us. And I mean, if you're playing this game, it's good to have a curiosity going on, because there's a lot going on, and it's pretty busy. There's a lot of shit happening. Let's see, what have we got here? Did I get any closer to any bones or anything like that? 800. It's not really any closer. Every technology 94. What happened? What's happening there? How come it's not letting me pick that out? It's only right here, I think. Yeah, it's right here. How come you're not letting me tag that? Huh? Okay, so let's see. Terrain manipulator. There we go. Close that back up. Any little red dots? Not really. Not really. 300. 21. Yeah. Another unknown building. Wow. Loads of buildings around here. So yeah, let's see what this thing tracks down. There's another little container right here. Where is it? Come on, show me the container, bud. There you go. You nice little buddy. Here. Now the Corvax transmission towers also have a container inside. And there we go, terminal. A clear pattern emerges within the noise hissing from the screen. If I can work out what comes next, I could potentially lock down the distress craft's location. So, again, it's a pattern. 23 times 2 is 46 minus 1. 45 times 2 minus 1 is 89. 177 times 2 minus 1 is 353. Another distress signal. That's another crashed starship. This building can also lead you to a crashed freighter. It will tell you that it's a freighter. Right there in this little animation there. So no worries about wondering what it is you find. You'll know pretty quick what it is you're going after. There's a cave right there, I think, but I don't see anything underground. There's a sentinel over there. Oh wow! So that's probably a secured facility, whether it's a manufacturing facility or a storage depot. It's probably one or the other. More than likely. Let's see if we can dig this out. Yeah, okay, we're good. Now, what's going on here is I'm gathering some salvage data, which will basically allow me to buy technology if I can get to the space anomaly. Okay, so it's probably not going to spawn in there. That's bedrock in there, I think, that white stuff. My creature's probably not going to spawn in there. Now the thing is I've pretty much decided that I'm going to lay down a base on this planet somewhere. So let's see what kind of building we were talking about here. Where is it? Yeah, see, there's a storage depot with the accompanying sentinels. I'm not going to bother those guys just yet. Not really interested in taking that fall. And, oh, there's another monolith down below. And what do we got here? We got holographic comms terminal in that tower. And another, wow, lots of these around. Oh, and look at here. Here we have a sentinel pillar. So, and another monolithic structure. So basically, this thing here is a wealth of stuff. See, there's a walker going on there. These three things, they kind of power the pillar. So what you can do is you can either attack those three things from the air, from the ground, and also that walking guy. When you do that, though, what's going to happen is a bunch of other sentinels probably. If you do it from your ship, it's almost 100% sure you will attract attention of sentinel fighters in ships. They will come down and hunt you down. If you do it on the ground, you're likely to attract the attention of additional ground-based sentinels, drones, things like that. So here's a crash freighter here. Yeah, that's the back of it here, and the thing to my left, the big ball, that's the front of it. So there is a landing zone here. And early game, these things lead you to some required technology, but I think I need to go through some of the other motions first, like building a base and stuff like that, before I can get any useful technology out of this thing. Sentinels, blah blah blah, dropping out of war. There's the sentinels. What are they doing? Fighting each other. Sentinel ships are now engaging each other, ignoring us for now. Sentinel peers have departed. There, blah blah blah. Distress signal nearby, broadcasting 16 on repeat. I'm going to take a look. Yeah, this thing doesn't give you much, like, before you actually go through some of the other storyline. But you can find some of these things. Terrain manipulator you need for that, of course. Dig that hole to get in here. And if you can manage to fix this thing, if you have the stuff to fix it, sometimes you'll get some interesting things out of here. But you got to get out of the hole quickly after, because you've just released a bunch of radiation. Now, I always thought that I needed a weapon to break down these doors, but the mining beam does a very good job as well. So there's 6 pods altogether around this this wreck, and 3 of them are accessible, easily accessible. The one that's buried over there, the one that's in there, and this one. There's another one that's fairly easily accessible. There's one buried under here, and one buried under there, and there's one buried on the other side there. But I don't always fish out all that stuff. I don't bother. I mean, exactly, why bother? It's debatable whether the loot you will glean from those is worth it, basically. Okay, so I was headed south, right? I gotta watch out not to bump into this thing. Actually, you know what? I did discover a starship, right? A crashed starship, so let's go over that way. Now this thing, and it's north, okay. This thing is 30 minutes away almost, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pulse back down from space. So you gotta leave the atmosphere. There's gonna be a little pause here in a second, right here. So 1, 2, 3, you count to about 3, and then on the computer, you press the space bar and pulse back down. Like that. Hydration break here. So that 30 minutes just turned into, well, pretty much less than a minute. And our ship is on the other side of this mountain. Be careful with that. What else we got going on here? So we got something down there, probably just a flag and a beacon. Usually next to water like that, that's all you'll get. Oh, look, a little, not little at all, this is a big baller hauler, like the one we saw at the space station. This one is going to be worth a substantial amount. And of course there's a pilot next to it, right? So this is not, or is there? Oh no, maybe not. Well, this is awesome. I get a baller hauler. Access to ships, loot the ship for functioning technology. Early game like this, I just like to gather the technology out of these things. Unable to erase the footage, I leave. So I got the hazmat gauntlet, which allows me to pick up kind of toxic plants and stuff. Very technology over there. Is my little guy spawned in here or not? Not yet, eh? Okay. Sometimes they take a minute or so to spawn, so we'll not despair just yet. Here we got what, nanites? Yep, okay. And over here we'll have some more buried technology. We'll gather that. Again, extremely useful. Okay. Not happening. Get that and that. That in my exosuit. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Probably a C class, but yep. Look at all the slots. And they're all damaged. So, obviously, look at that, 32 million. I'm not going to get that much when I scrap this one unless I repair all of this stuff. which I will not likely do. I'm just wondering if I can at least just repair these two things, because that will allow me to fly this thing right to the space station. And okay, so I'm going to dismantle this guy and stick the technology over here where I had the previous stuff. This living pearl can go on. You know what? It's not going on that ship. Should actually put it over here, but I don't. If I had another slot there, I could do that a little more easily. I could stack this this crystal sulfide too. Unfortunately, I've mismanaged my inventory yet again. Yeah. All right. So hydrogen, I'm pretty sure I have here. Sodium, I'm pretty sure I have here. Got another wiring loom, which is awesome. These are very expensive too to buy, so always good if you can find some. So there's more stuff there. You can't. I don't think you can undo the rest of this stuff. You can't dismantle the rest of that. So we need 50 more pure ferrite. Can I do a? Yeah. Okay. What about these things? Yeah, I can do that. And I need a little bit more ferrite dust. How much more? 27. Okay. So 27 ferrite dust. Okay, let's do that. Okay, 27. I think I need more than that though. I need 50. I needed 77. I should have done more. Okay, so that's what I'll do. What do I got here now? 48. I need 30 more. Okay, so let's see. 30 more. 29 more. That's what I need. Begin processing. Something is shaking my screen. I don't know what it is. I think there's a heavy animal close to me. Great technology. Great technology over there. That's it there. That's the heavy thing that's shaking my screen. Gravitino balls, that's what it eats. Interesting, interesting. Alright. Oh, shoot. Dang. Forgot. I also need to refine that ferrite dust. Or some of it. 50 of it. 2 pure ferrite. There we go. Alright, that should get me off the ground here. I'm very tempted to just take this ship and straight to the space station and then come back. We are about a minute away, so it's not a straightforward endeavor here. If I choose to do that, it could be endangering my life, especially without repairing the shields here. Yeah, I should do that at least, probably. Let's just let's get some sodium nitrate going here. Some more sodium nitrate, I do mean. I have enough sodium, right? Yeah, okay. Do not remember how much I needed. $13. Alright, so stop at 63. There we go, that's enough. Okay. Alright, so now we are in much better shape to make our way to the space anomaly. No, not the space anomaly, the space station. And scrap this ship. The original... And what's going to happen when I scrap this ship, my my radiant pillar that's on the ground there will come back, will emerge on the platform of the space station. Is it going to show me where it is? I know it's over here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. See that little dot right there? That's the space station. Now it's still not showing me where it is, see? Even though I've been there, it's not showing me where it is on my compass. That's part of the storyline. That's how that thing works. Once you build a base and you go through... I'm not sure if you need to do much more than that, but once you've done that, these space stations will then appear on your... on your compass as you enter star systems. So I'm just going to quickly scrap this ship and get a few dollars. That will advance my cause dramatically. What I would like to see is some kind of better ship coming down on this station. So perhaps an opportunity to buy something better. All right. Yeah, not very good at flying these things. It's all good, as long as I don't hurt myself. Oh yeah, that's right, I got no... I did not repair the photon cannon, so I can't even do any mining out here. That was not the object anyway, so no biggie. This is the object here. Just to fly into this little blue light, land on the pad, and then go up and scrap the ship. Big baller hauler. Alrighty. Now, here's the deal with scrapping ships. Like I said earlier, if you find a crashed ship and you don't repair any of the pieces, then the value you see there, 32,500,000, you will not get anything close to that. If you repair all of it, you'll get probably 70% of that value, which is over 20 million. I'll be thankful to get 10 million. I'll probably get closer to 5. But 5 million units is very substantial at this point. So let's see what they give me. Yeah, 7.9. Okay, so the only question, do I have enough room in my inventory? And I probably do not. So it's going to tell me... okay, that's not a bad thing, because I also mentioned earlier that there are a few things I wanted to sell. Let's see. In my exosuit, these things, I probably need like 7 or 8 slots minimum. So, yeah. So So here's another trick you could do, right? If you have enough money, which I probably don't, you could buy another ship, put stuff in it, right? And then scrap the ship you originally intended to scrap. So I'm just going to go over here and sell a few things. Sell that. Sell that. Sell one of these to release an inventory slot. I might sell the rusted metal after. Sell the cobalt. Not selling the copper. Salvage data I won't sell. This I will. This I'm going to get some maps after, so sodium nitrate. Salvage data. Did I? Why did I see that twice? Oh, anyway. Okay. How many spots do I have? 5. That's probably not enough. I probably need to get rid of more. I'll have 6 now because putting this stuff over here. 6 slots. Probably not, still not enough. You know what? I'm going to sell more stuff if I have to, because I absolutely want to sell this for this hauler. I don't mind selling a few things, obviously, because yeah, okay. All right, so what to sell? What to sell? What to sell? I obviously can't put stuff back in there. That's redundant. It's not an option. Rusted metal. Silicon powder. Big ass hauler. Okay, I'm just looking for other ships here. How much money do I have? 300. Not enough to buy that. Wouldn't buy that anyway, but don't really have enough to buy another ship, like a ship that I want, and put stuff in it. So 6, 7, 8. 8. I can get all this stuff again. I mean, it's not like I can't, but just a pain in the ass. How much are these worth? 67. These are worth what? 37. It's another 100,000. Formula. Yeah. None of this is going to get me anywhere close to having enough money to buy another ship. So at this point, it's just a matter of selling stuff. You know, just get rid of it, make enough space to. And I elect to sell these things to this fellow here. Again, this is all stuff I can acquire again at some point. So, crystal sulfide. Get rid of the navigation data. Get rid of the rusted metal. Get rid of the pearls. Okay, hopefully that's enough. 9. There's a big ass explorer. Holy crap. Alright. Let's try that. Nine slots. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if I needed even more. Because this is a very hefty piece of machinery here. Nope, that's it. That was enough. So this thing is going to give me some upgrades, which I can come right over here and pawn off on this guy here. Sell, yeah, not worth much, but nonetheless worth something. And the rest of the what happens is when you scrap a ship like that, and there's my radiant pillar, it doesn't give you like cash. it gives you a bunch of scrap that you then need to come over here and sell back to this guy. Traveler also seeks hidden knowledge, we think. Of course. Alright, so the things that we need to sell back to him are scrap. $6 million or units worth of scrap. 300 and 400,000 units worth of this other stuff. This liquid explosive too. Not exactly sure what that's for, but it is worth like 700,000 units, which of course if I'm desperate for units I can always unload. So now we're doing a whole lot better. 7 million units almost, and 3,000 nanites. This is awesome. Didn't even have to get rid of my my wiring looms or my microprocessors. Just stick that down here, and it also gave me this activated copper, which I think might refine into let's see. Placed in a refinery to create purified chromatic metal. Okay. So I don't need all that. What I'm probably going to do is sell most of that. Let's just stick it in here for now. And there you go. There's a ship scrapping procedure. Let's just get in and out of our ship here to create a restore point, save point, basically. There. What do you got here? B-class. So now I still can't buy any ship in the game, but I'm certainly headed in the right direction. So it's 12:45 Eastern Time in North America. What I'm going to do is go back to that planet and put a base down. And in the next episode, we will take it from there. We will have a base. Let's see. It's the blue one, isn't it? Yeah, because that one's frozen. Magnet. I'm a magnet. Magnet for what? I don't know. Is it this one? I think it is, isn't it? Dusty planet. Yeah. So there you go. That's it. That's the ship scrapping technique. Got a few nanites out of it from the technology I salvaged. Got a few units, 6 million units or so from the scrap that we salvaged. And that really puts us in a lot better shape to going forward for buying things, technology and otherwise, if we need them. Of course, you can't always get what you want. Famous last words there. That's just, again, a function of the game mechanics in terms of chances, percentages, that kind of thing. You can find some things in the galactic terminals, but you cannot always find everything. Sometimes you'll be looking for something and just it's just not there, right? So sometimes you have to mine it, sometimes you have to go elsewhere to find it. You know, it depends, right? So I'm picking a direction here, going north, generally, and we're looking for a suitable location for our base, preferably near a settlement, minor settlement, or an archive. That will be the last order of business today. Now, in the next session, I hope to get out of this system. Basically, that will mean getting a hyperdrive, getting the hyperdrive fuel. Look at that! Look, another transmission tower. I'm going to forego that one because that's not what I'm looking for. I'm really looking for a place that will have a vendor and a galactic trade terminal that I can interact with. That's not it. Obviously, that's not it. So let's keep looking. There's probably something here somewhere. Sometimes they're hidden in these crevices here like that, and usually not. So really got to look hard. Fortunately, your ship scanner, what I just did there, is of great assistance. Usually, it will uncover probably 20 or 25% of surface level artifacts, buildings, and stuff. The problem is that it doesn't usually discover the right ones, and by that I mean, in my case, settlements and archives. You know, that's all you can do, right? Trying to head again, generally directly north. So let's take a look here. What's that? That's a beacon for a minor settlement. You know what? It is what I'm looking for, a minor settlement. So let's just discover the mechanics of this particular device. So we'll land close by. So when we activate the beacon here, it's going to give us the location of a. First of all, it's going to do a save, and it's going to give us the location of a minor settlement. I think that's the only function of this particular type of beacon. And here we go. Minor settlement detected. No idea how close or far away that is. It's over this way. Right there. 12 hours away walking. Yeah, never going to happen. So at this point, I'm just quickly going to do a quick scan to see if my my final creature has spawned here. Would not surprise me at all if it didn't, but because it is rare. Minor settlement. Okay, we'll just tag that and kind of make our way over on our ship. Let's see. Yeah, lots of buried technology here, but it's not really handy. So I'm just gonna move along. So 12 hours walking is about an hour in the ship, and of course we'll do the pulse through space method to get that a little faster, and we'll just it is tagged already, so we just come up out of the atmosphere and do a pulse back down. This is likely going to be on the dark side of the planet, but nope, not quite. Alright, so there it is. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a base here. Because of the amenities afforded in this particular building. I'm going to try to build the base close enough to the platform this time such that I can access my ship's inventory. I learned that lesson the last time, right? Oh, there's the last creature. Alrighty. Wow, this is getting us all our goodies here. Okay, so let's see. Am I close enough? Yeah. Am I still close enough? Yeah. Alright, so this is good enough right here. Don't need to get any further than that. Alright, so base computer. Right here. We got the chromatic metal from our previous mining, copper mining activities, and now we're just going to go ahead and claim the site. There we go. There's the base. Right next to the this miner settlement. This computer's online. Okay, access logged from previous user. Entry follows. Storm sweeping across, but construction supplies low. Depositing shelter plans while need to. Back soon. Extract plans. Okay, so that's going to give you the plans to make a shelter here. So what I can do is wrap this little terminal inside a bit of a shelter. Let's go to the this mode here, which will basically allow us to do that, and that. Okay, so storm basically means I need to get inside this shelter. So let's just oh, ferrite dust. I'm out of ferrite dust. Okay. So the good news is, because I'm so close to this building here, I can just go inside here and do this. Get out of the elements first of all, and deploy my my refiner, kind of like this here, so that I can let's just fill it up. I can refine. Oh, I sold that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. All right, so here's what did I need? Ferrite dust, right? I'm close enough to build stuff right here, but okay, so 10 ferrite dust. Normally the and here's the good reason to oh my. Okay, so here's a bonus, a major bonus. Yeah, it's only C class. I can upgrade that at some point, but it is an experimental weapon, an experimental multi-tool. This is awesome. I'm taking this. I don't care how much it costs. And of course the miner settlement has a oh, you can get at. Okay, there you go. First aid. Has a number of other amenities you can take advantage of, including nanite repository here. Some have these containers. There is the vendor I was talking about. He has some technology. He also has some components, which I may need. And this guy will have ferrite dust, so I'm going to grab that, which will allow me then to come over here and build. Yeah, not all the plants. You can't get carbon out of all the plants. Allow me to build my my roof on my structure, because you can do that. You can go over like this and that, and that. Did I put one too many down there? Storm what? Subsiding? Okay. Alright, so I have a bit of a shelter. And now the base computer is asking me to interact with it. So let's do that. Additional archives recovered. This is going to be a salvage data. But recovered salvage data from nearby planned. Scan indicates additional subterranean devices. Beginning search. Extract plans. Whoever recorded these logs evidently had some success. I have access to their plans. Perhaps I can learn from their efforts. So the construction research unit. Alright, that's awesome. Because that's going to allow me to discover new things. If I can build it. So 20 magnetized ferrite and 1 carbon nanotube. Carbon nanotube is fairly straightforward. The magnetized ferrite is a function of refined ferrite dust. Okay, there's nothing in here, right? No. Refined ferrite dust. I didn't even notice if there was any over here. I'm going to sell those bones too while I'm at it. May as well dig out these containers too while I'm at it. Throw this in my inventory and refine that rusted metal right here. Here, like that. Let's see if there's actually something useful in here. I'm going to sell those bones. I think I got access. Yeah, my ship's inventory. Starship inventory. Just press C to access that. If you're close enough to your starship, you can sell the stuff that's in there. Okay, so here I could also sell this, I guess. That might be useful. What I'm looking for, though, is magnetized ferrite. There's pure ferrite here, which is good. There's some batteries and life support gel. I'm going to just take my inventory of that stuff just to see. A couple of launch fuel containers. We'll grab this and just okay, how much did I need? 20 magnetized ferrite. Alright, so basically let's throw this in here. Get I think it's 2 to 1 pure ferrite, so yeah, so to get 20 I need to use 40 pure ferrite to get 20 magnetized ferrite. Alright, so we'll get that going. And then we'll call it a stream here. I think that'd be enough for today. We can pick this up next week, same time, same place. Let's just lay down this this construction terminal first. I'll just give you a quick idea what this is about. So when you go into the manufacturing facilities, I think you get kind of an idea. You get kind of a menu similar to this. It's not exactly the same stuff, but here you see you can get a teleport module, which allows you to teleport in and out, not just in. Because the base computer allows you to teleport to this place, but not from it. It also allows you to buy power goodies. Now I got all kinds of salvage data, so I will be buying most of this stuff here, especially the stuff I need to power up the base. Solar panels, batteries. The signal booster is going to be handy to find drop pods, and I think, yeah, there's a couple of more tabs here I could definitely put my mitts on. I would definitely like some windowed panels for my my building here. So there's that. There's also the nicer roofing panels. There's stairs. And what else? just use all my salvage data? Tell me I didn't do that. I did. Alright, so what else could I have taken out of this place? There's stone and alloy. Alright, so that's pretty much all I wanted to get out of here. So next week what's going to happen is I'm going to arrange to basically be in a better state to leave the system. I'm going to find out what the base computer has to say. It's probably going to send me to a location where I can find a hyperdrive and then the fuel to fuel that hyperdrive so that I can leave the star system. In the meantime, well, thank you very much for watching, and appreciate your time, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.